Hey guys, happy Sunday evening. Seems like we were just here together, and it's because we were at 8 a.m. this morning. We're going to do a different flow, I promise. My name is Brook Armstrong. I'm happy to have you here on Black Swan's YouTube. And we're going to go ahead and get started today lying down on your back. And when you lie down on your back, I want you to extend your legs all the way long and extend your arms over your head as well. So you will look like this. Just start to take some deep breaths in and out. So these breaths are meant not only to help you cleanse, but also to kind of seek out areas of the body that might need physical release. So if you have anywhere that you're feeling tension or tightness, or maybe you're sore from an activity or whatever the case may be, you can kind of like wiggle around a little bit, see where that place might be for you. And then as you're breathing, you want to direct your attention to that space and see if you can just let it go. So it not only serves as a way to get us grounded before we begin, but also as a way for us to just bring our attention to that space so that as we move and we practice, we can acknowledge the area, modify if we need to. So I want you to go ahead and let a smile come onto your lips. As you do that, I want you to think of something that you are extremely grateful for. We're going to start this practice out by just raising the vibration of our cells, of our thoughts. And I want you to bring your awareness to something, a time and place that you are extremely grateful for. So an event that maybe happened, promotion, a new job, a relationship, a big trip that you had, something that you are so grateful that you had that experience in your life. Now bring your awareness to something that you're grateful for about your body. So maybe you're grateful for your big booty, or it could be your brown hair, or your blonde hair, or your blue eyes, whatever the case may be, that your brain works, your health, your strength. Or maybe it's all of these things. And then I just want you to take notice of how you're feeling in your body. You might feel a sense of tingling, lightness. Just start to notice that you're already raising up your energy. And as we move and we flow, no matter how the practice turns out, no matter how we modify or change or fix, just remember this sensation of being grateful in this moment, and be grateful for every moment as we keep going. Now let's take a full body stretch. Stretch your arms overhead, arch your back, twist your wrists and your ankles around. Oh yeah, that feels good. And then hug your knees deep into your chest. I just went on a run, and so I'm going to be like creaky and stuff. Probably be very commentary today. And then let's take the legs up overhead. Stretch your legs super long. Take your arms up back by your ears. Let your palms face the ceiling, and let your toes come all the way over to your hands. And then allow your hips to settle back down slowly. So we're going to do a few reverse crunches, aka sneaky hamstring stretches. So use your low abs and pull your toes up to touch your hands. And then bring it all the way back down. We'll do 8 more just like that. Now if your toes don't touch that far, that's okay. Just do your best. Exhaling when we go back. 5 more. Try to start flexing your feet. 4, 3, 2. This is the ultimate reverse crunch. 1 more, why not? Good measure. Ooh, yes. Now, allow your legs to come almost to the ground. Keep your toes super flexed. Keep pulling back through the fronts of your shins. See if you could maybe touch your toes back to your shins. Lower your legs down just to 45 degrees. Squeeze your low belly down into the floor, like really press it down. Make sure there's no bubble in your low back. Hold steady and breathe here. You should be having like a lot of abdominal contraction. So if we lower the legs down, we allow the hip flexors to kind of get involved, and we only want the abs. So only go about 45 degrees out from your hips. Keep flexing hard through your heels, push away. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend your knees, tabletop. Point your toes away from you. Extend your left leg super long. Keep your right knee hovering over your right hip point. Hands behind your head. Pulse your shoulders up off the floor for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left knee hugs in, right leg extends out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now right knee comes in, feet come to the floor, knees come open. This completely disengages your abs for you to lay like this. So if you're ever doing abs in the future, just remember this one. It feels so nice. Take a few deep breaths here. Inhale. Exhale it out. Inhale. Exhale. One more big breath in and out. And then let's bring the knees up. Take your hands behind your hamstrings. Start to rock and roll on the vertical length of your spine, up and down. Let's do it 6 times. So there's 2. And then on number 6, I want you to plant your palms on the floor and step back to down dog. 2 more. Una más. Here we go. Plant the palms. Downward facing dog. Walk your dog out a bit. So I'm going to lean in my dog. You can do yours how you like it the best. And I'm going to put one foot on the floor and pick one foot up. So I can get deep into the calf and the IT band. And then switch sides if you're doing what I'm doing. Might as well. I mean, you're here, right? And then put your right foot or your other foot down, whatever foot you didn't do. Plant both heels on the floor. Press your chest back towards your legs. Pull your low belly to spine. Now, lift your heels as high as you can. Make your toes bend a lot. Stick your butt even higher up into the air. Now, keep your butt lifted at that angle and try to press your heels back down, but only as far as you can keep your butt lifted. If you start to feel your tailbone curl down, then just don't lower so far. Okay, thank you so much, IT band. That was what I was looking for. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath. Inhale. And then exhale it out. Raise your right leg up. Step your right foot outside your right hand. Inhale your right arm up. Big breath in. As you exhale, take your right arm and reach it back to the back of your room or your space. So it's reaching back to your left heel. Not holding it, but in that direction. Bend your right knee a little bit more deeply. 2. 1 more. Now reach your right arm back forward, plant your palm on the ground. Allow your hips to settle towards the earth a bit. Left knee is hovering unless you need to modify this. 1 more big breath in. And then exhale, go ahead and straighten out your right leg. So now the upper body is in this like kind of rounded down dog shape. The left heel is hovering, but the left leg is straight. The right leg is straight-ish. You're trying to get it straight, but not quite there. Hold steady and breathe. We are going to work through that handstand transition we've been working on. And so I really want to get your hamstrings open because it's crucial for that to happen. And then we'll bend into the right knee. Step back, plank pose. Situate yourself, shoulders over wrists. Shift your weight forward, breath in. Lower halfway down, breath out. Upward facing, inhale, heart high. Downward facing, exhale, hips up to the sky. Again, let's bend those knees, lift the heels up, stick your butt way, way, way up. Keep the bottom lifted and then slowly press the heels down, only to the point you can keep your butt at that angle. 2. 1 more. Raise your left leg up, big breath in. Step your left foot outside your left hand. Take your left arm up to the ceiling. Reach your left arm back like you're trying to grab your right heel. So if I was really trying to grab it, I'd be leaning back just so I could get as much leverage as I could and pulling through my left arm a lot. Hold and breathe, 2 more. Firm right arm, so we're not dumping in the wrist, we're squeezing the muscles to the bone. Inhale the left arm up, reach it forward. Put the left hand on the ground, allow your hips to settle towards the floor and just pause here. You can always put your left knee down if this is, or right knee down if this is too much. 2. 1 more big breath in and out. Now start to take your left leg back, plank pose, situate yourself again. Shift your weight forward, breath in, halfway down, breath out. Upward, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Left foot steps forward, let's take that hamstring stretch. I know you thought I forgot, but I didn't. So right heel is hovering, the arms are reaching forward as far as they can, so you have like a down dog upper body shape. Left leg is trying to straighten. 2, 3, and 4. Bend into the left knee. Now this time what I want you to do is put a soft bend in your right knee and step your right foot to meet your left foot. Take a halfway lift and then forward fold, drop it down. Grab your elbows, shake out your head. Sway your upper body side to side. Make it kind of big old movements. Plant your palms on the floor. Heel toe your feet to touch one another. Bring your hands to your waist. Pull through your chest. Bring yourself all the way up to stand. Woo. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Lean back, open up your heart space. Exhale, forward fold all the way down and in. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low plank. Upward, inhale. Back down, low plank, exhale. Push away from the floor, inhale. Downward facing dog. Deep breaths. So in your down dog, look back at your feet. You might notice, I don't know if you're watching me or not, but I step forward most times when I come to my down dog. I'm not actually coming in closer, I'm coming with my feet closer together. So we want them hip distance apart. And for years and years I had them way too wide, so I'm still correcting that little biomechanical situation. So if you see me step, it's because I'm getting my feet hip distance, so you should do the same. Internally rotate your thighs, spin your biceps up to the ceiling so you feel your upper back spread, and then keep vigorously sticking that tailbone up. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath. Inhale. Exhale it out. As you inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, big breath. Feet land together. Exhale, forward fold, soften down. Inhale, root down through strong legs. Rise up, lean back. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Halfway lift, gather air. Low plank position, exhale. Upward. Downward. Raise your left leg up high. Bend your left knee and open your hip up and increase the angle that the left knee is away from the right knee. Place your right elbow down on the floor. Walk your left hand forward. Come up onto your left fingerprints. Now extend your left leg long. Circle the left ankle and its joint. Circle it the opposite direction. Awesome. Now close your left hip down. Shift your weight forward. Put your left elbow on the floor. Squeeze yourself up onto your right toes. Maybe you can balance off the ground, maybe not. Downward facing dog. Press the arm bones straight. Deep breath in. Exhale it out. Deep breath in. Exhale it out. Come onto your knees. Open your knees wider than your torso is. Snuggle yourself down. Stretch your arms forward. And then let your forehead rest on the ground for child's pose. So the title of this flow is It's Just Yoga. And so I don't want you to take yourself too seriously, right? That's just what it is. We're doing yoga poses. They're interesting ways to access places in your body so that we can remove obstructions, so that we can create flow, right? This energy that we're creating. And so even though some of them might seem like, what? You do your best, right? You just do your best. It's just yoga, y'all. It's just yoga. Hold child's pose for 2 more breaths or get a drink of water. One more inhale and exhale. And then bring yourself back up. Let's come onto all fours. Situate your shoulders under your, or over your wrists, your knees under your hips. Take your left arm forward off the floor. Hold and breathe. Now notice if you immediately shifted to the right, bring it back down to center line. 2. 1 more. Now extend your right leg back, hold. Pull the limbs in opposition like you had a sweet little tug of war happening. But your arm is slightly winning, yeah? Now put your left hand on the ground. Take your right foot, set it on the floor, right beyond your left foot. So if you had a line on your mat, your left hand, left knee, left foot, right foot would all be on that line. Right arm up to the ceiling. And then let's stretch the right arm over the ear and bow your right rib cage up to the sky. Hold and breathe and hold. One more inhale. Exhale it out. Now bring the right hand back down to the floor. Keep your left leg up or lift it back up. Tuck your left toes. Right leg is up. Extend your right leg back, 3-legged down dog. Awesome. Now bend the knee, open the hip, and then pull that knee up as high as it'll go. Drop down onto your left elbow. Your left palm is down. Reach your right fingertips forward. So now you're balancing. Now extend your right leg out super long. We're just extending the hamstring line, guys. That's all we're doing. Preparing the body for the grand finale. Now we're still to close the right hip down. Bring the right elbow down. Gaze forward. Come high up onto the left toes. Reach your right leg even more high, like as high as it'll go. And maybe take a balance. Take a few hops. Not necessary to balance, guys. We're just playing. Put both feet on the ground. And then push yourself off, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Exhale it out. Now shift your weight forward. Set your knees down. Right arm off the floor. Do not shift into the left arm. Hold yourself center line. Hold yourself accountable. Pull through the arm. Press through the left hand, especially the big index knuckle mound side of the hand. Now extend your left leg. Hold. Woo. Like you're trying to have a little bit of a tug of war action happening here. Pull, pull, pull. Now put your right hand back on the ground. Set your left foot down beyond your right foot. Take your left arm up. Pull through the center line of your body to lift the arm up. Do it gracefully and beautifully. And then take the left arm over your ear. Remember, we're on a tight rope here. So we want to really feel the challenge to hold ourselves here. If you're wobbling, that's what you're supposed to be doing. Bow your left rib cage up, up, up as much as you possibly can. Now let's slowly bring the left hand down, left leg up. Tuck the right toes, lift yourself up, three-legged downward facing dog. Step the left foot in between the hands. Inhale, rise up, crescent lunge. Lift the heart, lean back, open up the chest. Hands come to the heart center. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, twist, right elbow past your left knee. Really get down in there, make it juicy. Two more breaths. One more breath. Now slowly untangle your body. Reach your arms up overhead. Take your hands down to the floor. All right, so we're going to straighten this left leg. Step your right foot in about a foot from where it was. Take your hands forward of your left foot. Shift your weight forward, take your right leg up. Plant your palms. I'm maybe going to have to go even more forward. Hopefully I won't just go straight into the next room. Right leg goes up. And then we're going to jump 3 times, left leg off the ground, trying to hold our sweet little L shape. Even if it's just for an exhale breath, right? And then right foot lands. Grab your elbows, hang out ragdoll pose, swing your upper body side to side. Now keep your biceps by your ears, keep holding your arms in ragdoll. Start to drop your butt down as low as it'll go. Keep your biceps by your ears, so as your head starts to elevate naturally, so will your arms. Now start to push into your strong legs. Lift yourself all the way up straight, arms stay put. Inhale, stretch up, lean back. Exhale, bring your body upright. Lean over to your left side. Inhale, sit yourself upright. Lean over to your right side. You hear my breath. That's your reminder to get back into that. That's the most important piece. Inhale your heart high. Exhale, release the arms up. Take a big breath in, big heart open stretch. Exhale, forward fold, drop it down in. Halfway lift, gather some air. Forward fold, exhale it out. Heel toe the feet to touch one another. Inhale, chair pose, bend the knees, reach the arms high. Exhale, hands to heart center. Now start to drop your butt down so that you're sitting onto your heels. Take your knees forward so that your spine lines up, crown of head over tailbone, as if you were leaning back against a wall. Draw your belly muscles up, knit your rib cage in. Squeeze your inner thighs together. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Now check it out, we're gonna do something really fun, nice fun little core exercise. Hands on the ground, okay? So just reach out, grab it. If you have to modify, do what you can do, yeah? Reach out, grab it, set your knees down, and then let your toes lie flat. Now pick your knees up. Now you're on the tops of your feet. Take your right foot back. You're still on the top of your foot. Take your left foot back. Right knee in, still on the top of the foot. Left knee in. Left leg back. Right leg back. Left knee in. Right knee in. 2 more on your own. Right leg back. Left leg back. Right leg in. Left knee in. Left leg back. Right leg back. Left knee in, right knee in. We land on the tops of the feet at the top of the mat, and then just flip your toes back under, straighten your legs, grab your elbows, ragdoll pose, shake it out. Release your hands down. Inhale and halfway lift up. Exhale, low plank. Upward. Downward facing dog. Raise your right leg up, big breath in. Step your right foot in between your hands. Inhale, arms up high, crescent lunge. Hold steady for a breath. And then look up and lean back. Open up the chest. Maybe your palms are together. If you do that, just make sure it doesn't stress you out. If bringing the arms together helps you to lift more, then do it. Hands to the heart center. Big breath in, lean forward. Left elbow hooks outside right knee, palms press. Squeeze your left leg even more strongly. One more big breath in. Stay for the exhale. Then inhale the arms up high. Exhale, hands to the floor. Start to straighten your right leg. Step your left foot in just about a foot. I'm going to walk my right foot a little more central. Woo! Shake that booty. All right, here we go. Hands on the ground, beyond the foot. Left leg goes up. Right toes, we're elevating up on those suckers. And then the left leg is pulling us into 3 L hops. 2. You can see which one's my stronger side, right? It's pretty obvious. 4, fold on 1. Grab your elbows, ragdoll pose. Bend your knees, biceps stay by the ears. Sit as low as you can. When you're ready, start to take your gaze forward. Keep squeezing those biceps by the ears. Inhale, stand up straight. Woo. Exhale, lean to the right. Inhale, up straight. Exhale, left. Inhale, up straight. Exhale, lean back. Lean back. Ooh. Inhale, up tall, release your arms. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a moment. Grab a drink of water if you need it. Remember, it's just yoga. And we're super grateful to be here because we have so much to be happy for in our lives, right? People who can do handstands or splits are not necessarily happier or healthier people. Blah, blah, blah. 3 more breaths, in and out, you guys. 1 more. Inhale, sweep your arms up, lean back. Exhale, forward fold, drop it down in. Halfway lift, big old breath. Low plank position as you exhale. Upward, downward. Drop onto your elbows. Walk your feet in. So this time we are going to try to hold the balance, but most importantly is the hamstring length. So if walking your feet in close is the goal for today, then please hold it there. Maybe you extend one leg, maybe you don't. Look in between the thumbs if you're going to go for that balance, and hold. The legs are super heavy today. Awesome, everybody. Come into child's pose. Hands by the feet, forehead on the floor. Let your shoulders melt around your knees. Full melting. Hands reach out in front of you. Now stay on your knees. Actually bring your hands back a bit and then walk your knees in towards your thumbs. So now the knees are inside the thumbs. Push down into your strong arms. Lift your knees up into your chest. Hold right there. Lean your weight forward of your wrists with the shoulders. Breathe. Squeeze your inner thighs together. 3, 2, 1. Put your knees down. Sit up. Shake out your wrists. Take a couple breaths. Awesome. Plant your palms down. Now remember, we want to lean forward in this. This time we're going to lift one foot and then the other. So press into your strong arms. Lean your body weight forward. If you feel like you need to walk your knees more forward, then do it. And then lift up. Now lift your right heel towards your butt. Hold for 5, 4, 3. Squeeze your thighs. 2, 1. Right foot down. Left heel up for 5, 4, 3. Shoulders forward. 2, 1. Both knees down. Shake it out. Okay, you are primed and ready now to practice your handstands. So we're gonna run through a flow. We've been learning that transition where we kick up. I say we because I'm hoping people who've been watching me have seen those videos already. If not, review them. But we're gonna do the flow where we're going from warrior one. Okay, so everybody, downward facing dog. I'll go through the first one slowly. Raise your left leg up high, deep breath in. Step your left foot in between your hands. Warrior one on the inhale breath. So right heel spins flat, arms reach up. Take a moment. Square your right hip forward. Bend your left knee. Root down through your strong legs. Now take your hands to the floor. The right foot will step in and close off distance. The left leg will swing up to handstand, and then the right foot will catch us. This is how it goes. Right foot steps in, hands plant. This leg, my front leg, swings up. Whee! My right leg catches me. Chaturanga. Upward facing. Back down chaturanga. Press the other way. Downward facing dog. Right leg up, big breath in. Right foot in between the hands, breath out. Warrior one, left heel spins flat. Deep breath. 2. 3, square the hips. Root down to rise up. 1 more. Inhale, breath. Exhale, plant the palms. Step your left foot in. Right leg, front leg is the swinger. Left leg is the catcher. Palms plant. You ready to commit? Do the L hop, and then left leg. Or both legs. You could do both legs catching you. Upward facing. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. All right, let's do it through 1 time to 1 breath, 1 movement. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Travel to the top of your space. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Low plank. Upward. Downward. Left heel raises. The left foot steps. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, handstand transition. Up dog. Down dog. Right leg up, big breath in. Right foot steps, warrior one. Inhale, arms up. Remember, the front leg is the swing out. Whee! And the back leg is the catcher. Up dog, your knees. Take your butt back. Place your forehead on the ground. Roll your forehead side to side. Two more breaths. 1 more breath. All right, my friends. 1 more standing series, and then we're going to stretch it out. Come back into your downward facing dog. Raise your right leg up. Exhale, step the right foot in between the hands. Take your left leg up to the ceiling. Bend your left knee, reach back with your right hand and catch a hold of the top of the foot. Now before we do anything, I want you to pull that foot so much that if you had the mobility in the knee, the foot would touch the butt. Yeah. So get that action going. Keep pushing your left knee up, up, and away. Now, keep your left heel close to your bottom. Plant your right hand down. Come into half moon balance, so extend the left leg and then reach the left arm up. Flex through your left foot and turn that left hip up towards the ceiling as much as possible. Firming up your booties. 1 more. Now bring the left hand down, but not the left leg. Bend into your right knee. Take your right arm up for revolved half moon. So I always have my knee bent in this one because my IT bands are pretty tight. Also, I don't want to lock out my bottom knee, so make modifications as you need it. One more big breath in and out. Exhale, set your left foot down at the back of the mat. Bring your right hand forward in the front of the mat. Straighten out your right leg. Now walk your hands back in line with your right foot. Your left heel should settle down. Pyramid pose. Now take your left hand outside your left foot. Walk your upper body to the right until you're on the outer edges of both feet. So I don't know if you can see that, but I'm on the blade side edges of both of my feet. Deep breaths. Pull your toes back towards you. One more inhale and exhale here. And then bring it back to center line. Bend the right knee. Step the right foot back to plank. Hold steady. Shift the weight forward, breath in. Chaturanga, exhale. Upward facing, inhale. Downward facing, exhale. Woo, big breath in. Exhale. Raise the left leg up high. Bring the left foot in between the hands. Take your right leg up to the ceiling, bend the knee. Reach back and catch hold of the top of the foot. Pull the heel towards the butt so vigorously, it's as if you were trying to squeeze the heel and the bottom together. Your left thigh is engaged, so take a peek at your left kneecap and just make sure it's not pointing anywhere but straight forward. And maybe even your left toes, they might be turned in as well. Make sure they're straight forward. Two more. Keep lifting that knee that's in the air, up, up, up. Now take your left hand down, keep your right foot close to your butt cheek. And then as your left hand comes down, start to extend your right leg out, right arm up, half moon balance. Flex through your right heel, start to turn your right hip on top of your left hip. Two more. One more. Now start to bring your right hand down. Squeeze your right hip down. Keep your right butt engaged and your left butt engaged to keep your legs or your hip joints safe. Left arm up to the ceiling as we revolve. I'm going to put a bend into my standing knee a little bit. As I turn my heart open, squeezing the right leg super strong, as strong as I can. One more inhale and exhale. Then put the left hand down, put the right heel down. Start to walk your hands back until that right heel settles, folding over for pyramid pose. One more big breath in and out. And then bend into the left knee, walk your hands forward. Step it back, plank. Shift the weight forward, breath in, chaturanga. Upward, inhale. Back down. Push the earth away. Downward facing dog. Look in between your hands, hop, step, or crawl to your butt. Have a seat. Boat pose, Navasana. Knees up, heart up. My little butt. Uh-oh. Oh no, did we pause? Crap. Shoot. I don't know if we paused, guys. I'm so sorry if we did. I just noticed it. You know what? YouTube, you better stop doing this to me. Squeeze your inner thighs together. 3, 2, And 1, hands on the feet. Scoot your seat to the center of your mat. Roll yourself on down on your back. Back where we started. It's like it never happened. Okay, here we go. Feet close to the butte. Press into your feet to lift your hiney up. Arms are up overhead, stretching long. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, allow your bottom to settle down as well as your arms to come down by the hips. And then on an inhale breath, just like we were the tide coming in, we're raising up, we're allowing that breath to lift one vertebra at a time, as well as send our arms flying, and then slowly bring it back down. Try to articulate each vertebra in the spine, touching one at a time. Again, inhale, curling away. Exhale. Two more, inhale. Curling away from bottom to top. And then as we exhale, curling back down from top to bottom. Last one, really use those glutes, scoop the bottom up first and then the rest of the back. And then on the way down, it's the abs, allowing the upper back to hit first, then the mid back, then the low back before the bottom, and then the tailbone down. Ooh, legs go straight up to the ceiling. Let's press ourselves over for plow pose. Now, I normally don't do plow with you guys because it's hard to talk while I'm in it. But this is my second practice today and I feel like I need to. So if you don't practice plow, or maybe you're just not today, no big deal. Keep your legs up just as they were. If you have a block, you could even put a block under your hips and that'll feel really nice. Otherwise, let's go into plow. Toenails come on the floor. Tops of toenails, that is. Keep your chin facing the ceiling. Hands stay on your low back. Unless you know that you can do something else here. You know who you are. We all do. Stole that from Ricky Gervais's Golden Globe things. I got hooked on those, you guys. If you have time after this, go look those up. They're hilarious. YouTube. Ricky Gervais, Golden Globe monologues. Let's take the right leg straight up. Let the left leg follow. Straighten your body up for shoulder stand. Keep your legs squeezing straight up. Three more breaths. Slowly allow your toes to come back down over your head, nice and easy. Reach your hands back for your calves, ankles, or heels, whatever you can grab onto. And then use your abdominals and slowly peel your spine down, one vertebra at a time again, trying to keep your thighs close to your body, so as close as you can keep them. And when you feel yourself like you're going to go kerplunk, use your abs and slow it down. Once your tailbone reaches the floor, pause right there, holding on to whatever you can hold on to. Take the arms out into a T. Take the legs back up straight. Take the right leg out to the right. Grab a hold, peace fingers to right big toes. Take the left leg all the way down to the floor. Now let's say, my body doesn't do that. That's okay. Just go where you can. If you can't reach your foot, don't worry about it. Hold on to the leg. Remember, it's just yoga. That's it. We have so many things to compare ourselves to these days with internet, Instagram, yoga celebrities, and this false perception of a pose looking a certain way is an end goal. The end goal is for you to have more space in your body so that you can have more space in your life to invite in the healing, the change, the comforts, the tenderness, all of these qualities that we can get from paying attention on our yoga mat to where we are and accepting that with grace and gratitude. The pose itself is not the goal, it's the journey to get to your perfect shape, whatever that is. And it might be like high up, who knows? Now let's bring the right leg up center. Use your right hand to help guide it there. Now bend your right knee. Take your left hand to the outside of your right leg and take a nice deep twist. Yeah, I know you heard that. That was like really loud. I think the neighbors heard that. That's what we're going for. Now you guys stay put. I'm going to flip so I can do my left side without hitting my window. But if you need to flip for your space, do it. Now bring your right knee up. Bring both legs up. Take your left leg straight out to the left. Set it down. Peace fingers, left big toe. Right leg all the way down to the floor. Keep squeezing the thigh as you let it lower down. If your perfect shape today is your leg up here, then do that. With your left hand on the outside of your left leg, guide it back up to center. Bend the knee at 90, big breath in. Exhale, right hand to the outside of the left leg, guide it across. With each breath out, surrender the resistance. Try not to force anything, but just allow. Allow the work to do the work. Now let's bring the knee back up. Extend your left leg down. Zhuzh yourself around on your mat so that you're super comfy, and then extend your legs long for shavasana. We will do one more quick little gratitude tune in at the very end of it, so you can stay, please do. We'll tie a bow on all this stuff. Connect the dots. So lay on down. Make yourself as comfy as you possibly can. Shut down your eyes. Release tension in your face, your jaw, your shoulders, your throat, your back body, your tummy, the whole pelvis just settling on the ground, nice and open, surrendering to gravity, allowing that flow to just move through, creating space. The muscles of the thigh bones have let go. There is no tension there. The knees are soft, spacious. The calves and the ankles completely released, all the way down to the toes. Stay laying on your back. Keep your eyes closed. Let your breath continue to move easily in and out. Start to notice that subtle energy field. It's right on the surface of your skin. It's easiest to detect in the hands, because we've worked so deeply in the center of the body today. You might feel the sense of vibration pushing out from your own center. Don't try to force anything, just notice, and if it's not there, don't worry, you're not broken. It takes practice to remove these layers of protection that we've placed on ourselves. So in our lives, when we are ourselves and we have that pure energy flowing through us and we experience hurt or trauma, sometimes our natural protective mechanisms are to shield that energy, that true self, to fit into whatever we think is going to be more pleasing so that we don't feel that hurt again. And so if you're having trouble connecting to that energy field, don't worry, you can get it back with practice. Practice of yoga, that's what we're doing, is we're removing those blocks. We're taking them out of the way. We're taking the mask off, peeling back the layers. In the beginning, we had a moment to be grateful for some things in our life, and I want you right now, it should be pretty obvious, you may even know what I'm going to say before I even say it. But right now, can you find something that you are grateful for that in the moment that it was or is happening seems distressing or painful? or not ideal? Can you have gratitude even on that level for whatever the gift is on the other side? And maybe you've already been through it and you can see it and you can immediately say, ah, yes, that's it. Maybe you're in the thick of it and it's hard to find it. But if we can invite the grace in, we're going to raise that field of energy within us and start to attract that same vibration. So if there's still healing that needs to be done, it's on its way already. So have a moment, let that feeling invade every cell of just immense gratitude. Let a smile come on your lips, maybe even a tear to the eye. And how freaking blessed you are. Still lying on your back, wrap your arms around your chest as if you're giving yourself a huge hug. And then I want you to give yourself a huge hug. And imagine hugging someone who maybe isn't around right now. Send that love, that energy to that person. Take your arms overhead and stretch. Lengthen your whole body like you just woke up this morning. Arch your back. Twist your wrists and your ankles around. And hug your knees deep into your chest. Rock your body side to side. Bring yourself to an upright seat. Once you're upright, close down your eyes. Rest your arms on your knees. Allow your body to be upright in a really comfortable way. Soften your jaw. Bring your hands to your heart center. It is with immense gratitude that I thank you for showing up for this practice today, for showing up for your community, for showing up for yourself. Namaste. Okay guys, my name is Brook Armstrong. If you have any questions, hit up my DMs on Instagram at BrookieChi, and whoever it was that you hugged there at the end, go ahead and go call them right now. And if they're not with us anymore, say a prayer. Send them your love. They can feel it. All right, have a kick-ass week, you guys. I'll see you, I don't know, Thursday at 10, I think. All right, have a good day.